fourth commandment, which is for the Sabbath day, to keep it holy, you know, but it's just one thing. The Seventh-day Adventists do not understand who they are according to the Bible and why it is important to know.
King James.
Oh yeah, you know King James was actually a black man. A lot of people you know that? Yeah, he was actually a black man. James Charles Stewart. Yeah, he was a black man. But the only thing that the Seventh-day Adventists don't understand, like for instance, my aunt is a Seventh-day Adventist. And one day I asked her, I said, can you show me the Seventh-day Adventist religion in the Bible? And she was like, no. I said, of course not. You know, because that religion can't be found in our book. However, you all do acknowledge the Sabbath day. But I was explaining that there's one piece of the puzzle that y'all missing. And it's a very important piece of the puzzle. Okay? And what it is it's your identity. Okay? Like for instance, did you know that this transatlantic slave trade is actually talked about in the Bible? This transatlantic slave trade? You know that?
All that talk about that in the Bible. Even your own living, how you living, and what things that's going to happen in this world. All
Prophecy.
So, do you know your nationality?
Huh?
Your nationality?
Yeah, I know all this stuff.
What's your nationality?
Huh?
What's your nationality?
Me and my part of with the religious part of
No, your race.
my race.
Yeah, when you fill out an application, they ask your ethnic group or nationality.
It's black and that.
Right. And that's what I was talking about. That's the piece of the puzzle that the Seventh-day Adventist Church is missing. They don't tell you who you are. You're a king. This is your book. For instance, black, you know, is the color of a crayon, right? There is no nationality called black. Right? That's a color. You don't speak Blackanese, right? You speak English, and English come from England, but you're not from England. So that would have to mean that your ancestors spoke another language before we was taught English. Alright? And there's somewhere I'm going with this. Just be patient with me. Okay. So this is the piece of the puzzle that they missing. They're not telling you that this is actually your history book. This is your book of instructions, and it was passed down from your ancestors to you. And this book was given to you to go and preach to all the other nations on the earth. They don't tell us that. But we lost our identity because our ancestors went against God. You know them as the Israelites of the Bible. The children of Israel that crossed the Red Sea with Moses. What if I told you that those were your ancestors? And they weren't white, they were really black.
I mean, it was some black dudes, right? It was all kinds of stuff.
But I mean, the people who crossed the Red Sea with Moses, what if I told you that they were black? What if I told you Moses was black? Would you believe that?
Oh no, we're back in the day.
Well, check this out. Look what I got right here in my bag.
Hold on, let me get this medicine.
Okay. Yeah, that's how people know it's Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all know y'all nationality?
Yep.
What's your nationality?
What?
Let me holler at you for a second. The reason why I asked that, because you do know, according to the scriptures, that we the only ones who don't really know. We don't know who we are, because you know, fancy black is the color of a crayon, right? Right. So, what would you consider your nationality to be, since it's not the color of a crayon? African American. Now, African American are two continents, right? But if you ask our people what part of Africa you from, what would you say? I don't know, right? There's over 55 countries in Africa. We can't claim one as our home. You get what I'm saying? What if I told you that your history is actually right here in the Bible? Would you believe me?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe if what? Under what condition? We gotta prove it to you, right? Well, we here to do that.
How did the slaves get here to America?
Slavery.
Like, I know it's slavery, but how did they get here? What transport?
Kidnapped. Excellent. How were they
What did he
kidnapped?
say?
He said kidnapped.
Ships. And he said ships too. We're going to show you that in the Bible. Look at this. The transatlantic slave trade is mentioned in the Bible. Let me show you. Come here. I want you to see this. Okay, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Now how we get into America?
And what's on the back of that dollar?
You got a dollar bill?
A diamond.
The pyramid.
Pyramid. That,
Right.
which was in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Egypt means condition of slavery. He right on time.
Right on time, boss man.
So it
They
says,
told me to get these cups.
okay. So it says, and the Lord shall bring thee to Egypt again with ships. Now Egypt means a condition of slavery, means bondage, slavery, right? So it says, by the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Now, before I go any further, let me ask you a question. During the transatlantic slave trade, what did they do to the slaves?
Beat 'em.
But before they did all that, we got sold. How you doing? We
Sold and stripped from our heritage. Everything that we had and owned, it got taken from us.
Right.
We got a new name and a whole new way of living.
Right. So check this out, though. It says, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies. It says you're going to be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. That's in the Bible. Look. See that? Deuteronomy 28:68. That's your history in the Bible. According to the Bible, y'all Hebrew. Y'all know Moses was black. Did y'all know that? You didn't know that? He was black.
They was trying to kick us off. You said we was good.
The children of Israel in the Bible are actually your ancestors. Yeah. All right, y'all got any questions? You got any questions? We're looking out. All right.
No problem. Hope to see y'all soon.
Hello, lady. All right, y'all got a second to talk for a second?
Nah, the one right there holding that cart. As soon as I said what's her nationality, she fled. She did not want to hear that.
I don't want to know.
Oh, you want to answer that now? Well, if you know what it is, me as a young man, I'd like to know. How do you know I know? Nah, that ain't what happened, ma'am. That's your private interpretation. You can say that from a distance all day long, but I got this with me. This is where I learned my nationality from, and this is where you supposed to learn your nationality from.
That's right.
Yeah, this is the Bible. Oh, you okay? You rolling with that? You rolling with okay?
Did you know?
There's no, I ain't going by no he say she say. I don't play that.
Our history,
That's how this world operate.
our history is actually in the Bible.
Oh yeah, Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, West Bank.
Yeah, we Hebrew.
I'm a Jew.
That's right.
They changed my name to Negro. They changed it to African American. They changed it down to Negro. They watered it down to a lot of things. But I still got back. They ain't do a good job.
All right. Ladies, y'all know we're the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. That's who we are. I ain't trying to hear.
Nah, she just didn't expect that response. She tried to talk from a distance. That's the world we living in. That's the people we got to deal with. Shalom.